our math work for this week is all on the computer. I researched and found different tasks that let me get my paper there, guys, that would be helpful to do what's called online. Your parents have a plan sheet for this week that each of the teachers combined and worked together and made into a grid. It looks like a calendar, like the monthly calendars you get in class. And each of us has our assignments on there. Last week was using some papers and measurement and tools, and this week is all online. So using your computer at some point when it's convenient for your family to let you use it. They're relatively brief lessons, but almost every single one is about the task of comparing things. Compare. When you take a look at two things and you evaluate or think about, that's a thinking skill, a listening skill, a comprehension skill, I think, because you're monitoring your thinking based upon what you know. And the comparisons, the skill you are doing is compare. That's the task, compare. The verb is compare. Comparison is the job. And what you are doing is comparing different measurements. There's a shorter, longer. And when you are comparing, it's important to think about two things. That when you are comparing, the best way to think about comparing is to think about two parts. Sometimes people say, that's shorter. Oh, I think that's longer. And that gives us information, but it's more accurate to say, this is shorter than, and you talk about what's called the base of comparison. It's not just that's longer or shorter. Well, what's it shorter of or shorter than? That's longer. Longer than what? So when you say something like longer or shorter, taller or shorter, you use than to make the comparison. So this tree is shorter than this tree. This roll of paper is shorter than this roll. This roll of paper is longer than this roll. So when you're doing your comparisons this week, see if you can make that wording be true when you look at the designs. You'll see something like a flower and a flower. And it says, click on the shorter one. This flower is shorter than this one. That's going to help you both in kindergarten and in first grade and third grade and fourth grade, because you will be doing measurement for a long time, including until when you're out of school and just being a grown-up doing things at home or in your jobs. I think about comparing things. And so this week, your work will be online. I hope you enjoy it and you get to learn about comparing and longer and shorter and wider and narrower and things like that. Okay, work well.